Hello, Samantha. Are you here for Summoner's Court?
I am. I'm actually rather good at it. Used to play all the time with my brother until... Never mind. Shall we begin?
Yes, I'm ready to play.
Then let's get summoning. Accio! Yes!
Accio!
You'll have to do better than that. Accio! That was sensational! Accio! What was I thinking?
Accio!
That settles it, then. After your poor show against Natty in class, I thought I could beat you. Appears I overestimated myself.
Don't say that, Samantha. You're a fine player.
Well, that's very kind of you. Let's just say if I'm good, then you're better. I happen to know who you're up against next, and she's no shy opponent. Best of luck.
should investigate. These rocks have seen better days.
Protect it!
So,
Accio!
notice you ain't wearing that goblin helmet you stole.
Potato!
How stupid is it not? Stand still.
Accio! Stupid one!
What have you done? You dare slay one of my own! You will fall!
Expelliarmus!
What the...
Potato! Stupid one!
That was...
Confringo! One less poacher in the wizarding world. Aloha Mora. Here we are. Mr. Weeks wasn't wrong about the mountain views.
If it isn't the fastest
And then
Hufflepuff.
look at his face if you don't buy something.
Hello, Imelda. So, another trial?
Of course it's another trial. And you'd better be taking part.
Does this mean you've changed your mind about me?
Well, you're a step up from the good-for-nothings who usually challenge me. Well, they sit around and hope to be the best. I put in hours of practice. No one sets records by wishing for them. And I need strong competition to stay on top of my game. Are you going to try to beat my flying record or not?
I'm ready to fly.
Finally, a decent challenge.
Brilliant. Made it. Brilliant. Did anyone else see that?
There are a few students.
You've improved, I must admit. That was a bloody good run. Be careful. Earn a reputation for talent around here, and some people get put out about it.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Yes, well, I am. Anyway, you didn't do abysmally. I can't deny that. But you'll not have the same luck on the South Coast course.
You said your reputation for talent put some people out. Like whom?
If you must know, I've had to deal with jealousy from members of my own house. When we were first years, Nerida Roberts and I spent loads of time on our brooms, pledged to fly every day. As my skill on a broom grew, rapidly I might add, Nerida suddenly didn't have time for flying practice. I tried to give her pointers, but she didn't have the
Always gotta
natural
make room
ability
for
I
practice. Practice,
Clearly,
practice,
she was
practice. That's why you're
jealous.
not good at it.
Poor thing spends all her time now dawdling by the lake, obsessed with merpeople. Won't even learn to swim. I refuse to downplay my talents to coddle someone else's fragile ego. Anyway, I need to ready the next course. Stop by when it's ready, if you can handle it.
We'll see, won't we? Till next time.
I half expected you to back down. Rest on your laurels. See you at the South Coast trial, if you don't lose your nerve. To race this course again, visit the podium with the leaderboard, where you can start the race and check your time.
Another successful flight. I should let Mr. Weeks know. This looks intriguing.
It must lead to something grand.
Excuse me, madam. I thought I heard you say something.
Yes, indeed. Talking to myself again. I find myself to be quite the engaging conversationalist since my husband passed. Madam Althea Twiddle, pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Madam Twiddle.
You know, you might be interested in this. You young people love this sort of thing. My husband often ruminated on the mysterious statue just outside our hamlet. Some sort of archaic puzzle involving vases, he would insist. I stumbled upon it today when I had a burst of energy and extended my morning constitutional a bit longer than usual.
That was her saying she took a longer dump than she thought. She had to take a big fatty.
An archaic puzzle. Sounds fascinating.
You see, I suspected you'd be interested, and wait till I tell you about the rumours surrounding this particular puzzle. My husband Greville insisted that solving the puzzle would reveal a magical challenge of sorts. The man was intrigued by everything. He was about to try and solve it himself when... Perhaps you could take a look. I'd be rather interested to hear what, if anything, you find.
If I happen to see it, I'll have a look.
Ah, the spirit
I
of
guess
youth.
so.
I do hope you'll be able to solve the puzzle. If not for me, then in Greville's memory.
Yeah, the dude I never met. Oh.
I should look into the statue Madam Twiddle mentioned.
I didn't know I forgot I could do that.
Revelio. I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
I know where it's at.
This looks like the statue Madame Twiddle mentioned. Revelio. I suppose I should try to find all the vases. Revelio. I think there should only be a few more vases.
Vases. Not vases. Vases.
Revelio. Nearly finished. One more vase. That's it. I should tell Madame Twiddle about what happened.
from the town.
Expelliarmus! Stupid! Rest easy, my large friend.
Such arrogance.
Not your best friend. Suffering, do you?
Potato!
An utterly pitiful display.
Leviosa! Repulsor!
Much deserved.
That student defeated our encampment in the town.
Stop by.
Old defense and we're off.
Back this out. Help that is necessary.
Nice try.
Cover that
There we go. Oh, was it too hard? Could have done better. I haven't geared up in a while, so I could stand to get some better gear. And there we go.
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there. What do we have here? A demiguise. Mrs. Twiddle?
What?
Your
Where?
husband was right. The statue was part of a puzzle.
Oh, really?
Really?
How exciting!
Yes. I had to destroy a number of large vases, and that seemed to activate some sort of charm on the statue.
Well done. Oh, I miss having someone like you around with a thirst for knowledge and a quick mind. Well, my curiosity has been satisfied. Thank you for that. Who knows what I'll encounter on my next constitutional?
When she takes her next
Oh,
poop.
my husband would be so pleased to know he was right about
Revelio.
that statue.
Mine now, demiguise.
I hear you saying that, but where are you? You're mine now, demiguise. But you're clearly not in here.
Revelio.
Guess he's not mine.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Revelio. Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Hello. How are you? minute.
Revelio.
There they are.
That's that.
There we go.
Settled.
No, I've done this playthrough before. I mean, I haven't done Hufflepuff before, but I went through as Gryffindor and finished it. And I was like, my girlfriend did Slytherin, and then I noticed that there were some changes and like some of the quests and like the way people talk to you. So I'm like, oh, now I gotta try going through Hufflepuff. Because I'm that kind of person. And now I'm lost. Forgot what I was. Oh yeah, forgot what I was doing.
Looks
I
rather
like
dark in
Hufflepuff.
there. Never stopped me before.
Ravenclaw was the first one I played through, but I didn't get all the way through. Gryffindor was the first one that I actually completed. Yeah? Oh yeah, it was. I made a video about of that clip, because I thought it was pretty cool. I kind of like Slytherin.
Wonder who lives here. I should dismount here.
Here we go. Here we go.
You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something.
I was never really into the books.
Come on.
I've
I'll
mainly
take you to my
watched all the
uncle's.
Harry Potter movies. So like I don't really
This way.
understand like why can't goblins use wands? Like why is it such a thing?
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier.
Like I know like
With Ranrock's
it is a
lot
thing,
wandering
like,
about all the time.
but like why?
Everyone stays out of sight.
What's the reasoning behind it? I don't like
Here
reading
we are.
books either.
My sister should be just inside.
They make my head hurt.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy. Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
Pay good money for
But
that.
we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
He's a little rough. Like he's already been beaten. No, no spoilers,
you had to see
but like
If you don't
he
mind,
kind of gets what he
Just
deserves.
need a moment alone.
I think.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
Oh, look at that. That's the new way you get to wear cloaks now. That's the fancy way they do it in the city. Hey, you got a nice spot there, Sebastian.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
How'd you get out? How do you get that? I never even...
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He
I ended up,
doesn't know when to... He thinks he can help. Nothing can be done.
I'm gonna skip through this so I can talk. I ended up, turning him in with Ominous. So I never learned Avada Kedavra. Or at least I'm thinking that's, like, I don't know when you learn it. So, I don't know, this time I'm not going to turn him in. I'm going to be Sebastian's bro. Yeah?
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep
you and
Anne
I
comfortable
are very similar,
and stay
at least when it comes to this game, our playthroughs. Because I did too, like... Yeah, I definitely want to learn it this time.
I understand what you're saying, sir.
Good.
And then I saw
I know what's
videos
best for Anne.
that you
If
can
you
use
really
them,
want to
like
be
you could use some
a
curse
Nora-
spells against students?
I
Or
hope
is
you
that something...
remember what I said.
Was that a
Good
mod
day.
or something? I don't know. I've never tried it. But I saw a few videos or
sorry about
YouTube
earlier.
shorts
Those bouts of
where this
pain
guy
are
was going
difficult
around
to
and he
bear.
was using the Cruciatus and the Avada Kedavra class. Oh, it is a mod? Oh. Oh. Ah. Ah, that's a bummer. That is a
Are you
bummer.
all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
When I whooped his
dear
ass.
Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now.
That's pretty
Between
cool.
The goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever
So you
he's
played on
home.
PC or?
It's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your
'Cause
uncle
I'm on a
being an
PS5
ex-Orc,
right
but
now.
refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated.
Yeah.
By
PC is
what
probably
happened to
definitely
me,
way better when it comes
and
to
by
mods.
Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well.
That's something
I know
I'm just
they
not
do,
gonna
but my
have.
uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
Yeah, PS6, man. Yeah, I get you. Yeah, the only thing I think we get with the PS5 is we get this mission that you don't get. Like, it's this poltergeist mission that's exclusive to the PS5. But other than that, I'd rather trade that for mods, to be honest.
I'll do my
That can
best.
happen. It
I
bugs
can
out
promise
on
to speak with
freaking
him about
PS5 too.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm
Sometimes.
afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Oh, that's just for now, though. There's gonna be so many more mods. Like, just give it another month. By this time next year, it's probably gonna be like totally different content. It's gonna be a totally different game.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
Alright.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
He was out of line.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened.
I think Sebastian is my favorite side character.
More than people realize. They should not be underestimated.
Oh. No, I take that back. I like Poppy. Poppy, her side mission's pretty fun too. I like saving the animals. And then her family being poachers and stuff is pretty cool. Like, that's some pretty cool backstory. I think they just fleshed out Sebastian more.
On that plateau is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Only good wizard is a dead wizard in my book. Who's there?
Get you. Give me your stuff. I want your stuff. Are we missing somebody? Somebody still alive?
Revelio.
Why does it still have the feet up? There he is.
Leviosa. I'm a
That's got to be my favorite move. Launching him, or Leviosa, and then the pulsar.
Last mistake.
Alright.
You will regret coming
I guess that's my next enemy.
You haven't. Not quite.
Also. Just like doing that.
Why don't you come up here and fight me?
Leviosa. Repulsor.
Forgot I could do that.
why he's coming back this way.
Oh, it's a hiccup. What's going on there? Oh, we're hiccuping. What's going on? There it goes. Alright, now we're back. That was weird. That's a little lag or something. It's fine now. It's still saying I got dueling.
Revelio.
Is there someone still around? Oh my god. Tell me you're a ranger. Nope, he's not a ranger.
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
He did. He totally tried to warn me.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside,
Cool.
flames were shooting from the
I got a new
estate.
subscriber. That is
Before
awesome.
my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out,
Much
racing
appreciated.
towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A
He actually
blinding
does the
blast
voice.
followed.
Children
They
should
didn't
not
even
be
give her a
seen.
chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Revelio.
I've heard goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
That was so cool. Come on. Oh my god, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm fucking stuck. Oh, come on. Oh my god, no. No. Oh, that sucks. Say the last 5 minutes. I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna make a video out of it. Cause I'm stuck. Come on.
Expelliarmus.
No. Well, that's just terrible. I guess I'll have to reload. Alright, it was only 7 seconds.
I confess,
There we go.
that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Alright, let's talk to him. Try not to get
Those
stuck again.
loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the...
Alright. I've seen and not heard, or whatever.
It seems an awful...
They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was, a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard. I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
Use. No, I wonder if I could get stuck again. No, I'm not gonna try. I don't wanna. I don't wanna get stuck again.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Revelio. This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Huh, a stairwell. Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're
Lumos.
after something bigger.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath. Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Darn it, I could have used that mandrake root when I was... I gotta find the invisibility potion. So I got... Looks like I'm going to Hogsmeade. Gotta sell some stuff anyway, I'm sure. Oh, okay.
Does it get any more cozy?
Well-bottom castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
Okay.
Back from your latest flight? I want to hear all the particulars.
Good news, Mr. Weeks. With your upgrade, I was able to set a new record at the Irondale course.
Brilliant! I knew the upgrade had fantastic potential. How did your broom feel?
It rides well. Does get a tad shaky at top speed, and the handle wobbles a bit when I hit a strong gust of wind.
Ah, yes. I see. I think I know how to address that. Thank you. I owe you one.
If it means another upgrade, the pleasure's all mine.
You sound as determined as I am to improve broom flight. It's a joy to have a collaborator like yourself. If I'm right, and I do hope I am, you'll be hearing good news from me soon. Thank you again, truly.
Got no items. Just gonna be a broke
Mr.
boy.
Weeks and I do make a good team.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Hope to see you again. I do love Halloween. This is my favorite season.
Wise to seize it with both hands.
Alright, now I'm gonna go. You know what? I never denied this guy. I've always accepted his quest. I'm curious. I'm curious what happens when you say no.
Right?
How kind of you to ask. The name's Ackley Barnes. And no, it is not.
No.
I'm plotting a sort of revenge against my ex-business partner, a conniving fiend by the name of Alfred Lawley. He cut me out of our herbology supply business just as we were getting started. Said I was too volatile to work with. I'll show him volatile.
I can see why he said that. You do seem angry.
Of course I'm angry now, in large part due to his absurd overreaction to what is simply passion for my work. Supercilious fool, he's passionate about things too, as I intend to remind him by relieving him of his prized possession. A venomous tentacula he's grown from a seedling that was to be the keystone of our business venture. I can't get anywhere near it with Ruth Singer watching me like an augury. Lawley's doing, no doubt. But no one would suspect a student. How would you feel about committing some grand plant larceny?
You said Mr. Lawley was your ex-business partner. What were you working on?
I had an idea to train venomous tentacula, create guard plants, if you will, that attacked when ordered. We hit a snag when one ate Lawley's Kneasel. After that, he cut me out of the business, the short-sighted
not
fiend.
the Kneasel. Oh, I'm gonna have to side with the guy on that one. I'd hate to lose my Kneasel.
I'm not sure this is something a student should be doing on your behalf.
Oh, it's nothing. And he deserves it. Trust me. He'll be in and out of there in no time.
Very well. I'll see what I can do.
Excellent. I shall be right here. All I ask is that you bring me the venomous tentacula. Remember, I just need that venomous tentacula.
I don't wanna.
Hello, Mr. Barnes. I have that venomous tentacula.
Wish I could see Lawley's face when he realizes his prized possession is gone. We'll see who's volatile now. Well done. I'll take it off your hands now.
Of course. Glad to hand it over, frankly.
I shall make an ocean of galleons, and Lawley's business will be
Well, I guess I just used my own. Like I didn't have to
for your
steal
next
it.
trip to Zonko's.
That's interesting.
Oh, to see the look on Lawley's face the next time he wanders down to his cellar.
I could have got more money. Should have pushed it for more money. I'm a broke boy. Kitty. Kitty. Big old kitty. What else? I need an invisibility potion. Whoa. Was that magic?
welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all.
Purchase invisibility potion. I could buy one and make it myself. It'll give me a reason to be in the room of requirement. But I can just finish something. I'll buy it.
A wise decision. Thank you.
No, I think it was a stupid decision. Should have bought the gun. Well, I guess I still.
A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Wait, do I have enough money just to buy it? I do.
What can I do for you today? A wise decision. Thank you.
Now I'm broke.
Yes.
There we go. Who's next? Oh, I gotta use the mandrake on a group of enemies. I gotta go find me a group of enemies. That shouldn't be hard. I can always just do it.
That's the best you can do, Incendio! Perfect! Where's that goblin Incendio?
Simon's all finished.
Protego! Expulso! Lever Depulso! They say...
Oh, man. Guess I didn't need to do that mission. Oh, who's up? That's it? That's everybody? Right. Gotta go back, talk to Sebastian, and attend some classes. Learn some spells.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Witchcraft and wizardry.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a
He's
secret
being
scriptorium here in
ridiculous,
Hogwarts.
baby. Ridiculous.
Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I understand. You needn't tell me if you don't want to.
If I were you, I'd be begging for more details.
It's not that I'm not interested, and you can certainly trust me if you want to tell me anything.
Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
Crucio, correct? The Cruciatus curse, also known as the torture curse, inflicts excruciating pain on the victim.
Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
I hate that I don't know where any of these classes are. I know where she is. Time to learn some magics.
How did you get on with those tasks?
I like looking at all this stuff. Oh, what's this? This paper. Alright.
Madam Kagawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius. Pay attention to your wand work.
Oh.
Well done. I'd recommend that you practice your new spell here in my... before taking it out into the world. There you go. Catch him on quickly.
Alright, next class. Gonna need that one. I'm so stupid. There's it. There we go. We'll do Wingardia Leviosa.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented fleet.
Revelio.
Just to see. Nope. There's some steps.
Revelio.
Oh, okay, I remember now. I'm like, what was it? Give me some more venomous Dactyla. Oh, I can't believe. Oh, I already did get that. I thought I missed. No more attacking cabbage.
Revelio.
Okay, so I guess it didn't work, huh?
I believe you are ready to learn a recipe.
Oh.
How wonderful to see you again.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement.
Wingardium Leviosa. I'm talking to my cat.
When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of smoothwort. Well done! Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse. I've set some crates out for you in the next room.
Do I have to? Do I have to?
Wingardium Leviosa.
You're a natural.
Off on another adventure, are we?
I know what you mean.
I suspect most Slytherins would prefer not to be in a dungeon myself.
Wish our common room was bigger. I can never find enough space to spread out my star charts.
I prefer to study in the library. It's always much too loud in the common room.
There was a rumour that if you knocked on the barrels in the rhythm of a Christmas carol, you'd get a present.
I heard that someone cast the Confundus charm on a Ravenclaw 4th year, so they couldn't answer the riddle.
Let's be sure we make some time to study later then. The common room's a bit rowdy of late, so I've taken to using the library.
Sometimes the prefect sits next to me. Well, one time they did, in the common room. Mind you, it was the only seat left, and I did ask them to.
Oh, and some gossip.
As long as I get some sleep, I don't mind what anyone gets up to. The dormitory should be a place where rules don't apply.
But
She
playing
left a protest
gobstones.
under my bed, and I know it was her. She's looking for trouble, that one. Looking for it.
It's astonishing to me that the 5 lads
Oh,
I
you
share
got sprayed in the
don't
face.
simulate half the mess my one sister makes at home.
I'm convinced I'm the only one in my dormitory who doesn't
It looks terrible, but I'm gonna be honest. Look at it.
to get a good night's sleep if it keeps up.
I haven't slept in days. Martin snores like a mountain troll.
Well, I woke up to one, wriggling its foul little tongue up my nose it was.
Well, one can't argue with that.
New assignment. More balloons.
Glad I don't have to stay in the castle for the holidays. I find
Let there be no misgivings here. I always knew you were a troublemaker, but a thief! A thief who would steal from their own father, no less! How could you? How could you? I have no more words, only my disappointment. You are no child of mine.
Wow, that was rough. Straight up disowned in the middle of school.
That was so nice to see you, my young friend.
My sister's always wanting quills made of wolf feathers.
Why are they all sin?
It's always after the latest fad. Nib for nib.
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I'm sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready.
One that already.
Defendo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention. It seems you have a grasp. It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction. As I mentioned earlier, Defendo can be versatile but dangerous. Good to see you continuing to practice.
Was it 2 pinches of Angelica?
Nobody seems to care. Just a madman going through here murdering people. Why'd I go to map? I need to go to quest. Yeah. I'm gonna go to divination class. Divination.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Ironically, I didn't see ahead of time how bored I'd be in divination class.
Revelio.
Oh. I think divination class would probably be like and where I go. Where I'd be strongest, my strongest class. Divination. Divination. It's the Grim.
Knowledgeable.
What's up, Karen? What's up, Karen?
Revelio.
Challenge complete.
What do we have here?
I hope those assignments were challenging or not.
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit,
get that demiguise.
I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what
up with
is
the bracelet?
to come. What do you see in your own future?
I see good things. After all, the future's mine for the taking. and I shall take what I must.
The future is not etched in stone. It can be carved out by those with very strong wills, and you do seem to possess one. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things. Channel your magic towards your targets. You have it! Now, why not practice the new spell on the training dummy?
Where are you going, buddy?
I think you have it.
What do we have here? A demiguise. Mine now, demiguise.
Knockback jinx flipendo. Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do.
I was wondering how you decided to teach divination.
I didn't know you could talk to
The
him.
art of divination is an important yet often misunderstood branch of magic. Those of us who possess the sight are rare. And, as is often the case with the unique among us, we can frequently be misread, even feared. When I was granted the opportunity to teach others about my gift and the good it can do, I was most grateful.
I see. Natty told me that you and she moved here from Uganda, where she had attended Wagadu.
Yes,
Wagadu.
Natsai and I both loved Uganda and Wagadu, but we are happily settled here now. I had foreseen such a change, but did not know the details until it occurred. I was glad of the outcome. You would be wise to remember that the consequences of our actions are complex. And so, divining what is to come is not as simple as gazing into a crystal ball or studying the bottom
I
of
just
a
wanted your
teacup.
demiguise.
I'm not sure I really believe that one can see the future.
We often do not believe in what we ourselves have not seen. I should hope that you will open your mind. You are a student at Hogwarts, after all. It cannot have escaped you that
Open
we
your
in the
mind.
Wizarding world are
Open
forever
your
navigating the seemingly inexplicable.
Of course, Professor.
Now,
Total
I
recall.
know that we both have places to be. Not because I have the sight, mind you, but because I am a professor and you are a student. I have enjoyed our conversation.
Demiguise. Mine now, demiguise. Bro, it's still there. He's still trapped there. He's still there. I don't want. Don't you got classes to go to, bro? Okay. Do some balloons. Grow and harvest plants. Acquire all 3 plants and use them simultaneously. Oh, I know what I can do for that. That's easy. Let's go to the room of requirement. Should have all that stuff ready. I think I have a cabbage. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Gotta get some more moonstone. Picking up my moonstone. And my poo. Should do something like this. Should be mandrake anyway. Only 2, it's not worth it. Alright. Going up cloud. So I gotta pop some balloons. I'm gonna go to astronomy class. Get that.
And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
Astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the Highlands, from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Dismissed.
Hello. I don't believe we've met officially. I'm Amit. I'm something of an astronomy buff.
Hello, Amit. It's nice to meet you.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could.
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
A pristine night for stargazing. Do not let it be wasted.
Professor Shah, I'm interested in learning more about astronomy.
It is increasingly rare to find a student who seeks after things celestial, of their own accord. But if you truly desire to chart the courses of the cosmos, you must rid your mind of the terrestrial babble of others. We ourselves are not unlike blank star charts, you know. Empty canvases waiting to be inscribed with all that the universe has to offer. Do you understand?
Am I right in thinking you are unimpressed by divination?
Of the many other so-called disciplines taught here, divination is perhaps the most feeble, especially in its nonsensical practice of astrology. Do not confuse astronomy and astrology. One is concerned with mysteries stellar and lunar. The other is mere lunacy.
Oh.
You mentioned astronomy tables earlier in class. What were you talking about?
Long ago, devotees of the astral arts set up stone slabs across the countryside. They are ideal for studying constellations near and far. For centuries, wizards made use of these astronomy tables for stargazing. Sadly, they have since become mere monuments to the intrepid intellectual pursuits of a bygone epoch.
That was a mouthful.
Thank you, Professor. I look forward to stargazing.
I am glad to hear it. Should be a stellar night for it.
The perfect night for... Oh,
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are coward. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected. More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh no, not this close
Look,
to school.
There's a table. I think you should do the honors. Go on, try it out. The constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart. I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon. Never do get tired of seeing the astronomy tower at night. What a view.
Yeah, it's not lying. That's quite a view. Let's get a closer look. Aww. Aww. Can't dismount. There's a way to get up here. since I'm out here. Things difficult, huh? I'm gonna show me my insanity.
Revelio.
There it is.
Could this be Mr. Oakes' campsite? Ranrock's loyalists, just ahead. Can I take them by force or be discreet?
I think I'm going by force.
I won't be until you're dead.
Levioso! Now to find out what happened here.
Oh, I didn't notice my
Revelio. Adelaide said that her uncle kept notes of his trades, maps. Perhaps these landmarks will lead Mr. Oakes' trade journal. Revelio. Confringo. I should investigate. Revelio.
I wonder where that is. All right.
Revelio. Confringo. What do you have in store for me? A rock formation? That's the first landmark on this map. Now to find the crooked tree.
Okay.
Repairer. Revelio. Repairer.
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me. Crooked tree, just as the map said. The crumbling tower shouldn't be far from here. I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo.
And the crumbling tower. The spot on the map should be directly south of here.
Confringo.
There should be a third one then.
Revelio.
Way up there.
Confringo. Leviosa. Confringo.
Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
Almost scooped it up.
This place has seen better days. What do we have here?
Repulsor.
I don't want to do all these feats. They're too much.
Revelio. I may have more luck higher up in the keep. Let's get it. Ladder. That's what's up.
Slice of frozen enemy.
What's that? Who's there? Up for a bit of dying, are we? But if you don't fill up so much, you can actually go further. It's true. Eat a big meal, you'll be slowed down, but eat light and you'll be swift. Somebody there? Hello?
This is the spot on the map. Best have my wits about me.
Calf, far from home. Impressed?
This castle's hiding all sorts of secrets. Goodness.
All right.
What will we find in here?